Hey, what is going on, guys? It is SuperbTube here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be doing something a little bit different and we're going to be having a bit of a rant. Fallout 4 has many annoying things about it. There's annoying quests, there's annoying settlements, but most importantly, there are annoying characters, and these characters need to be ranked in the top 10 most annoying characters in the entire game. Now, there are far too many to count, but these 10 are the most truly mind-numbingly annoying people that you just really want to get rid of in the game, and you can do this in most cases for them. So if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We have just passed 8,000 subscribers, which I am so thankful for. Thank you so much for every single person who has subscribed to the channel. We are aiming for 10,000 by the end of next year, but thank you so much for 8,000 subscribers. But yeah, if you are new, make sure to subscribe and join the SuperbTube army. We're very cool. Anywho, let's get straight into the video.
Now coming to number 10, we have Cronin. Now Cronin is not as annoying as some of the people on this list, don't get me wrong, but he is definitely worthy of the spot for a few reasons. Number one, he is so loud, when you're in Diamond City, he will be sat there shouting, "Come here, get a swatter, get a swatter," the whole time. You'll just hear him in the background yelling about his stupid swatters because he wants you to buy them off him. And then number two is, he gets baseball wrong consistently. When you speak to him, you will say, "Hey jackass, that's not what baseball was," and he will tell you, "I like it my way." You can tell him exactly how baseball was played. You can tell him what the rules are, how it's played, what the different requirements are, or you can tell him how amazing baseball used to be, how it was America's pastime, and he will still say, "I prefer it my way," and he will never accept that you are right and he is wrong. And then another thing is, when he gets off the clock, when he's done with work, trying to speak to him, to tell him whether it's turning in a quest or just trying to talk to him about something else to buy a swatter off him, considering how much he blabs on about it during the day, he'll just go, "Go away, you're bothering me, kid." And that's it. He'll just walk inside his house, shamble on away, and you cannot talk to him until the morning. You need to grab one of his swatters off him, wrap it in barbed wire, and bonk him on the head, because he is so annoying and he does not shut up.
Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have Alan Lee. Now, Alan Lee can be found in the Far Harbor DLC, and as soon as you enter Far Harbor, Alan Lee greets you alongside Captain Avery, and already he has an attitude towards you, and we get a taste of his oh-so-lovely personality. And then suddenly the dock is being attacked, and you and the rest of the citizens of Far Harbor help repel gulpers and anglers from the town, and even after you, some random Joe Schmo who's just turned up, help the town and save it from these gulpers and these anglers, he's still ungrateful and rude towards you. Much further in the game, even if you help the entire town and solve every single problem the town has, in the endings where Dima comes to Far Harbor and gets killed and he wants to attack Acadia, or he wants to attack the Children of Atom, in either ending where he wants to attack those people, everyone in Far Harbor will agree with what you say because you were the person who's helped the town out the most, and he's the only person out of every single citizen in Far Harbor who does not accept that. He doesn't acknowledge any of your achievements whatsoever. He only backs down when every single person in the town says to him, "Alan, shut up, you're 43 and balding, no one likes you." Alan is just an all-round ungrateful, rude, irritating NPC who constantly, I don't know if any of you've noticed this, says, "The mainlander, the mainlander."
The mainlander. Mainlander.
Alan, oh my lord, just because I'm from the mainland, you don't have to refer to me that. I have a name, alright? You can call me anything else except the mainlander. I don't like you, Alan, and this is why you belong on this list, because you are insufferable. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have Dr. Carrington. After completing the Tradecraft quest and being allowed into the railroad, you have the true pleasure to be introduced to Dr. Carrington, another charming individual in the Commonwealth. Carrington at least acknowledges your achievement of retrieving the prototype, but then he begins his truly awful descent into his nigh unbearable whiny personality. "Without a lick of training, Desdemona let you in. Carrington, you 50-year-old slob, you do nothing, and I just retrieved your prototype when you too much of a fairy to do so." Any character that requires a speech check to get on their good side is already insufferable, and Carrington is no exception. You must do this in order to make him somewhat bearable, and if you don't do it, he continues to maintain his amazing personality. Now, throughout your time with the railroad, you are the sole person who is leading them. We've discussed this in our factions video. Even if you bring the railroad back from the brink of extinction, which they would have entered without you, Carrington still has the same rude, ungrateful attitude he always has, and needs to sort himself out.
And now coming at number 7, we have Drummer Boy. Drummer Boy. "Hey, Desdemona has an op for you. Hey, Pam wants to speak to you. Hey, Tinker Tom has some work for you." Shut up. You keep running into my face as soon as I enter the Railroad HQ to tell me different things and blabber on every single time without fail. I could be doing the most important mission of the Railroad's entire existence, and you'll still come over and tell me about Tinker Tom's missions. I don't care. You run your stinky self up to me every time. Give me some space. Why are you even here? It's so clear that the railroad have just employed you as a messenger because they felt bad for you because you can't do anything else for them. You're just a rubbish informant. You wouldn't be able to kill people like a heavy. You wouldn't be able to do rescue missions, you couldn't be a good informant, so they just make you a little messenger with your stupid little cap looking like a child. Get out of my face. Go do something useful. Go talk to someone else. Do you do this with every railroad member? Just run up to them and give them information as soon as they get in the door? No. You're not as annoying as some of the people on this list, but you just get in my face as soon as I'm inside the HQ. Before I've even spawned in properly, you just stood there telling me about Desdemona's ops. I don't care. Get away. And now coming in number 6, we have Strong the Super Mutant. Strong the Super Mutant is one of the companions in Fallout 4, and you can recruit him from Trinity Tower when you complete the quest Curtain Call and Rescue Rex. Now, rescuing Rex might be the biggest mistake you'll ever made, because this companion is so annoying. Go away, Bluder! Go away, Bluder! We need to find milk of human kindness. He does not shut up about that bloody milk, ever. And he will call you a bleeder, he will say, super mutant strong, human weak. Just go away. Shut up, Strong. He hates every single thing you do. His affinity gain and loss is so inconsistent. You can't pick locks, you can't craft things, you can't enter power armor, some of the most commonly done things in the game, and he hates all of them. But you know what he does like? He likes to drink his toilet water, he likes to eat people, and he likes to kill people. You're allowed to commit murder, but he also wants you to help settlers. So murdering settlers he likes, and he also likes helping them. You're so inconsistent, you big mutant. Have some consistency at least, if you're going to be this annoying. Again, number 6 is perfect for you, because you're not the most annoying, but you're very irritating in the sense that you just don't shut up, and you're very inconsistent.
Now, coming in at the number 5 spot, we have all children in the entire game. Kids are dumb. I don't like smelly, snotty children, especially ones that are immortal, which is every single one of them. Brotherhood squires whine for you to help them, Billy in the fridge whines for you to find his parents, Erin Combs whines for ashes. Like, I understand you're a child, I understand that. But where are your parents? Or anyone else to ask besides me? I'm not Jesus. I'm not here to solve all of your petty problems. I have better things to do than wipe your nose, find your cat, and find your silly parents. Billy. Children in this game view you as the messiah, as do most adults to be fair, and it is just unbearable. Children are just all round incapable of doing anything, or coming to any conclusions themselves, or asking anyone else for any advice, or anything. You are the only person who's capable of helping them. And also, these children are just so whiny. There's no strong kid characters for maybe kids really should be playing the game, but there's no strong kid characters like Elder Maxon in Fallout 3, who's clearly a tough soldier, or McCready. Every single one of them is a whiny brat who requires you to do all of the problem solving, and they just sit there, cower in the corner, and do nothing. They would be dead without you. They would be dead, but the game doesn't permit it, so they can't. But yeah, children are not fun in this game. Now, coming in at number 4, we have Anne Codman. When you first enter Diamond City, Anne Codman's loud, obnoxious mouth is heard from wherever we stand, and we hear her complaining about Geneva, the secretary of Mayor McDonough, and how she must be a synth because of her perfect hair. Now, already this tells us everything we need to know about Anne. If you have anything over her, or she thinks that you have anything better than her, you must be a synth or hiding something, and must not be right in the head. Something must be wrong with you, because no one could be better than Anne Codman. Now, speaking to Anne yields even more amazing dialogue from this creature of the night. She immediately calls us one of Diamond City's poor and stupid, as if having a few rusty caps to her name makes her any better than us. Lady, I have 209,920 caps in my inventory. I have made more money in my short stint in the Commonwealth than your entire bloodline has in the past 200 years, you peasant. Anywho, Anne is just all round awful, and we can have one interaction with her where she acts like this, and that's it. We can't interact any further, and that is why she is ranked so high, because at least every other character has something else to offer. You know, they can dish out quests, or they might have other nice dialogue, or anything else, but no, Anne Flobman says one insulting thing, and that's it. I hate her. Now, coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Sierra Petrovita. Now, within the Nuka Well DLC, you will find Sierra wandering around, very clearly sticking out like a sore thumb and not blending in with the raiders whatsoever. She's wearing a big cappy glasses and some Nuka-Cola merchandise, and she does not stop talking about Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola! I know Sierra, it's very fascinating. She might as well be Sheffield's cousin. Sierra doesn't stop talking about Nuka-Cola, which, okay, whatever, that might be fine. She's rather annoying in that regard, and she does request that you help her find her little hidden cappy so she can get the secret Nuka-Cola recipe to put inside her museum, as if anyone's ever heard of it or anyone even cares. But yes, she's all round a little bit irritating, but that's not the true, most awful, annoying part of her. As soon as we get inside of Brad Burton's office, once we find all of the cappies, and we get into his secret vault and we discover that Brad Burton is still alive after 200 years, and we learn why he's alive and that he actually wants to die. He's been sat there for 200 years and wants to die because he's been alone and isolated for 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no movement, just sat there, a floating head doing nothing. If we talk to Sierra, she then wants us to keep Brad Burton alive alive because she wants to talk to him about Nuka-Cola. Now, Brad Burton has waited 2 centuries to die, and Sierra, the annoying, whiny thing that she is, goes, "Oh, but keep him alive because I want to talk to him about Nuka-Cola." Sierra, oh my lord, no one wants to spend more than 5 minutes with you, and if I was a floating head, I would want someone to turn me off too if you entered the room. Sierra literally turns hostile if you grant Brad Burton's last wish. All he wants is to die. He has wanted this for 200 years, and she turns hostile because she doesn't get her way. She's such a whiny, spoiled brat, and she needs to be on this list. She is so irritating. I dislike you, Sierra.
And now coming in at number 2, this one, some of you may be aware of, is very annoying. We have Preston Garvey. Now, Preston is very self-explanatory. This character will give you every single raiding quest he has up his bum. You will get a task to rescue the settlers at 10 Pines Bluff. You will hand in the quest. He will go, "Oh, by the way, another settlement needs your help, General." And then he will tell you where to go. Yeah, after the first few times, it's okay, but he just does not stop. You could literally be with him as a companion. He will be with you out in the wilds, and he will still tell you about new quests when you speak to him. He does not stop. It's just raiding quest after raiding quest. Shut up. If it's so important that we help these settlements, you go do it, alright? Get out my settlement. You go do the work. I'm the general, alright? You need to do something for yourself. And the other thing that makes Preston worthy of the number 2 spot, besides his constant ranting about raiding quests, yeah, he's not that annoying in the sense that he's a good person. Yes, he wants to help people, but he just doesn't stop blabbing. And when you max affinity out of him and you can romance him, he will call you babe. He will go, "At least it's not raining. Babe. Another settlement needs your help. Babe. Stop saying babe. You're making my skin crawl, you creep." And now coming at number 1, we have 2 characters. It's the Longs, Marcy and June Long. Now, these 2 characters are complete opposites, in the sense that Marcy is an ungrateful rat who doesn't stop ranting in your face, and Jun is a pathetic crybaby who will tell you about how miserable he is. You will walk up to him to trade with him, and before you can do that, he'll say, "I know I shouldn't be sad. I know I shouldn't mope around. Everyone's lost someone. Oh, my life is so sad. No, please, just go away. I can't talk right now. I'm just trying to give you a better weapon or some armor. Shut up. Do your job. Whether it's farming or defending, just do it. Stop whining to me, alright? I've got better things to do. My son is dead. My wife is dead. I don't need you complaining all the time. Yes, your son died. And yes, you can be sad about that. But you don't have to say it in every single piece of dialogue you have. Do you even have happy dialogue, John? Do you? I don't think so, because I've never heard it. Now, Marcy is the exact opposite of this man. This shriveled up, pathetic little man has a wife, and her name is Marcy. And if some of you will be very, very familiar with Marcy, and I bet most of you also hate her quite a lot. The main thing with Marcy is she's so annoying, but she's also so rude to you. She will talk to you and say, "Do you think we're friends? What makes you think, what gave you the idea that we're friends? Just go away. You know what would make this place better? If you actually did something about it. How about you improve it? How about you do something? What are you doing? I'm going out there saving lives. I saved your worthless life from the Museum of Freedom, and all you do is complain all the time. I gave you a home, I gave you food, I gave you defenses so the raiders don't kill your ungrateful bum cheeks. You would have nothing without me. I'm better than you. You don't have anything without me, so stop complaining before I take you to a Murkwater construction site and leave you there, or worse, blow you up with a fat man."
So I hope you did enjoy this video, guys. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comment section down below if you have any other very annoying characters that you know of and people that we may have missed on this list. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one in a bit.